Hello and welcome back to the next episode of LEGO Librarian. Today we're going to be putting together set number 7693, Mars Mission, Alien Strike. The Alien Strike was part of a short-lived LEGO series called Mars Mission. I only believe 6, 7, maybe 8 sets came out back around 2007. They were pretty interesting. I was able to get a couple at the time. And other than the alien minifigures, they were really pretty cool sets. I always complained a little bit about the simplicity of the aliens. You can see them here. They can bend at the waist, but other than that, like the arms don't move, the head doesn't detach. They're pretty simple, but they're still cool sets nonetheless. And a little bit hard to find these days. But that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. So, the Alien Strike set came with one traditional minifigure, an astronaut wearing a pair of sunglasses, a gold visor, and a white spacesuit. No weapon. Put him there for now. There were also 2 aliens included, one of which was attached to this essentially restraining table. Every alien minifigure had a hole in the center because every set, at least every set I can remember, had at least one of these guys that had been captured by the humans. I don't know what the story behind it was, but the humans were capturing plenty of aliens and harvesting crystals from Mars. Put those 2 aside and move on to beginning the set. So each of these sets came with one human vehicle and one alien vehicle. And we're starting on the human rover first with a light gray 1x8 with peg holes and 2 dark gray 2x2s with a peg on each side. After those are attached, you take another 1x8 light gray. Next, you're going to need 4 light gray pegs. They're going to go in the last hole on each side. Then you'll need a black 4x8. And we'll go ahead and hold everything together there. Now you'll need a light gray 1x2 and a white 1x2 with an attachment point. Then a white 2x6 and a white 2x2 with 2 studs on the top of it. Then a white 2x12, a gray 1x2, and 4 orange 1x2s with connection points. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next, you'll need 2 dark gray 2x2s with kind of like a hitch point on them, and a light gray 2x2 with a U shape to it. There and there. You need 2 white 1x6s that are smooth on the top. And another 1x2 gray. Tell me this is recording. Sorry, I have to. Okay, just making sure. There for a minute, I thought I'd forgotten an important part. All right. Next, you have 4 black arms kind of like the robot arms that come with the droids from the Star Wars sets. And a light gray 2x3. Next, this piece has a sticker. It's sort of the symbol for the Mars mission sets. It's a orange planet with a arrow or a spacecraft swooping around it. Like I said, though, these sets came out 17, 18 years ago, so the stickers are a bit faded. Alright, next you have a 4x6 with a U shape, and it's going to have 4 more 1x2 oranges. Then you will need 2 1x4 white pieces. Oops. Go on top of the orange. 2 orange 1x1 studs. I believe these are a deeper orange than what it's supposed to be. I think the orange is supposed to be a little bit closer to this canopy here, but I'll swap those out later. You'll need 2 1x1 white studs that are square and flat. And then 4 of these wing pieces. Something else that was interesting that the human vehicles had was each vehicle, if I remember correctly, was named after some type of animal or insect. And they would have stickers that matched that name. So these had little scarab symbols on them. I don't remember if the instruction manual mentioned it, but I always assumed the name of this vehicle was the Scarab. But those attach with the sticker facing down. The other 2 just have orange stickers with arrows on them. Like so. Then you will get 2 blue 1x1 cones, fluorescent blue, and a 1x2 smooth white piece. Then this section is almost done. You'll need a white 2x4, 2 black 1x1s, a 1x2 light gray, and a black 2x2 that is smooth on one side. And then that is going to attach with the attachment points facing towards the blue cones on the back of this section. Alright, then the spaceman goes in. The canopy on this does not have a mechanism to open and close on its own. So whenever you want to put in or take out a character, you have to pop the whole canopy off. But it does have this interesting, I don't know if this is supposed to be armor or something that holds it in place, but I always thought it looked pretty cool when you close the wings on it. And then it uses those hooks on the back and attaches here. And that section's done. I always thought that was pretty neat. Some LEGO sets have really interesting little mechanisms that they use. Next, you'll need a 1x6 black piece. This one also has stickers on the sides. Pretty much just orange arrows. And then a white 1x6 that's flat on top that also has a sticker that's like a hydraulic ram. You'll need these 2 black pieces. I'm not sure what to call them other than connectors. A red connector and this white piece. X-shaped connector. I suppose it doesn't matter too much what you call it. Next, you'll need a drill piece. This curly McHugh, and this light gray piece. Your pearly item goes on the drill, which then passes through here, and the light gray sprocket holds it in place. And then this attaches to the scarab as a drill arm that can also fold in over itself. All right, next you have 4 orange tires. A dark gray 1x2 with a fluorescent green crystal. I don't know if this is what was just harvested by the vehicle or if it is what powers it, but it comes with one of those. And the captured alien, which is in turn held in place by the 4 arms. Alright, and then the scarab vehicle is finished. Moving on to the Alien Strike Fighter, as I believe it's called. You have a 4x6 black square. You'll need 2 black pegs. A 1x14 dark gray section. A 1x10 dark gray flat. And a 1x2 black brick with a hole in the center. Next, you'll need 4 blue connectors. So, where'd I put those? 2 2x3 dark gray flat pieces. A dark gray 1x2. And then 2 fluorescent green cones for either side. Next you'll need 2 light gray 1x2s, both with holes, each of which will have blue connectors. You need 4 dark gray barrel-shaped pieces. And 4 more fluorescent green cones. And those would go on your dark gray 2x3s. Alright. Now we'll need another 2x3 dark gray, a 1x2 dark gray brick, and a 1x2 light gray brick with a connector that is rotated to what I would call sideways. A 1x6 black brick with holes. Move that out of the way a little bit. And bring it right back and connect that. These, the alien ships in this series always had kind of what I thought were weird connections, all of like sharp angles. They were a little bit bulky, but it may have been on purpose just to make it feel more alien. You're just doing a mirror of what you did on the other side. They always seemed a little bit fragile though. 2x8 black, and 3x8 black wings that go on either side. They each go one stud further than the piece you put on before them, further towards the front. Right. Now, I believe I missed this on a previous step. Yes. Another step had 2 more of these 2x3 dark gray pieces, and then 2 more at this point. Two fluorescent green studs, 1x1, and then 2 more 2x3 dark gray pieces. Next, you'll need a light gray stick, light gray connector, and 3 fluorescent green discs. They attach like so, and then are followed by 1 fluorescent green cone, which attaches to the front of your ship. Alright, now we need another 1x2 black with hole in the center, and a dark gray connector that has the ring near the top to keep it from coming out. And then another 1x2 black piece, hole in the center. A 2x2 light gray. Then a light gray propeller. 3 dark gray 1x2s with connectors. It will attach so. Next, you'll need 2 2x2 fluorescent green barrel-shaped pieces. And a 2x2 black cone with a single stud on the end. Then you have 3 lime grain, whatever you'd call these, tail fins. And then that will attach to the rear of your ship. I'm going to move the scarab a little bit further out of the way. Starting to need the room now. All right, next, a 2x6 light gray. And 2 2x3 dark grays that are thick. Next we have, again, I don't know what to call these pieces, but we need 2 of these quarter moons, black, and they also have stickers on them, green and orange with alien writing or symbols at one end. And a dark gray 1x2 handle. All right. Next we need 2 2x4 bricks, wing-shaped. 2 1x1 bricks with a connector on one side. which in turn will have 1x1 fluorescent red angled studs attached. I guess I don't need to be very precise when I'm describing these since it's all in the pictures anyway. Depending on what people think, I might stop narrating entirely later on. 2x4 light gray. Mainly I do it to make sure that the colors are made obvious, but that's not necessary on every set. And I could always just subtitle it on the video. A little more work, but all right. Now we need a dark gray 2x2 circular, a black 1x2, and another. Capped off with a 2x2 smooth black piece. All right, next we need a 2x6 black piece with holes, a 2x4 light gray, 1x2 light gray, 2x3 dark gray, and then 5 more blue connectors. And each of these will have a fluorescent green cone attached. One thing you could always be sure of when you bought one of these alien sets was you would get plenty more fluorescent green cones. All right. Then you'll need this 6x6 angled black piece. We'll just follow the edges. Oh wait, I take that back, it does not. It goes one over the cones, like so. And then it will attach to your hinge point. I know it looks a little rickety right now, but it'll come together. All right, dark gray 2x2 circular, 1x2 black with a connector, and another, and a 2x2 black smooth piece connected, a 2x4 light gray, 2x3 dark gray, 1x2 light gray, 1x6 black, 5 blue connectors, and your last 5 fluorescent radioactive green cones. Capped off with your 6x6, one over, and attached to your hinge point. All right, and then these will rotate in and up, like so. You're ready to put on your other 2 wing sections. Give it that iconic flying saucer shape. I don't think I appreciated these enough back in the day. To me, they just seemed rickety, but I see what they were going for. All right, next, couple triangle pieces, 3 studs in each row. Two dark gray 1x2s and 2 dark gray 2x3s. 2 black 2x2 circular with stickers. Put that first one in the wrong spot. There. And then 2 2x4 wing sections. Two more 2x2 black pieces with stickers that are circular. Kind of cover up some of the holes in these wing sections. And a 1x4 black piece that is smooth on top. Two more 3x6 wing sections. And a 1x2 dark gray brick. One by 6 black with holes. Two more dark gray 1x2s, each of which will have a fluorescent green crystal. Four 1x2 black pieces with downslopes. A 1x2 dark gray, a 1x10 black, two 2x6 black downsloped pieces, two lime green 1x1 studs. I am currently missing one of those, so we're just doing one right now. Two dark gray 1x1 studs with connectors. Two, what would these be, 3x8 downslope sections, and each of them is going to have a 2x2 black hinge point. So it's being a little weird. All right, 2x2 black circular piece without a sticker. Then a light gray 1x2 with a connector point, and a black 1x2 with 2 prongs. Two lime green, I don't know, tusks. Two red spider fangs. And that will connect here for the cockpit. And your other alien will sit right in there. Oops. A little more forward. There you go, buddy. Cool. And that is it for the Alien Strike Fighter. It's of course able to open up like so. Has plenty of those green cones on it. Can't even get them all in frame at the same time. But yeah, again, thank you for your time. If you have any suggestions to improve these videos or on what set I should go through next, I've got lots of Exoforce, Aqua Raiders, Mars Mission, tons of Star Wars, then a few odds and ends here and there. But yeah, again, thanks for your time and have a good one.